Alright, so you have to forgive me, I'm losing my voice. I'm going to read the start of something that I'm sort of kind of writing in hopes of maybe someday trying to make it public so people may learn from others' mistakes. So here it goes. And I do have to apologize because it's very emotional, so if I break down and cry, I'm very, very sorry. Okay. I can still see it oh so clearly, like it was yesterday. It was a gray, overcast day and had been raining. I drove up to my parents' house, going down the gravel driveway. I saw my dad standing by his car getting something, I think. I wasn't paying that much attention. I only remember thinking that needed comfort. I needed my dad to hug me and tell me it was all right. But I drove through a puddle too fast and water splashed over my car. When I got out, my dad gave me grief about my speed. I then thought, well, there goes a hug from my dad. So I walked right past him and into their house. In the front room was a box with our beloved cat, who we had had for 13 years. He had gotten a tumor and had to be put down. I asked my mom if I could see him. She opened the box, and there he laid, and I could no longer control my tears and got comfort from my mom. If I only knew what would the next week lead up to. If I could go back and swallow my pride. If I could only go back and not care what my dad thought and said, and just hug him like I had planned to do. For just 8 days later, my mom called me about 6:30 at night and told me that my dad had yet to come home. My dad was like clockwork. He always walked in the door around 6 or a bit after. But my mom wasn't too concerned that he wasn't home. For he sometimes did church duties without telling her, and she figured that's what he did. Around 8:30 that same night, I was driving home from a church meeting. As I left the church parking lot, I took out my phone and called my dad. It went straight to his voicemail. Not 2 seconds after hanging up, my mom called. Are you driving? Yes. I have something I need to tell you, but I'll wait till you get home. Mom, just tell me. Pull over. I can't while you're driving. My heart was racing. I had a sinking feeling something was dreadfully wrong, and I was right. I pulled over and told Mom again to tell me. 2 police officers came to the house. They asked if I was married to your dad and if he lived here. When I said yes, they told me he had been involved in a bicycle accident. I then asked if he was dead, and they said, yes, your father is dead. If only I could go back to the week before and gotten that one last hug. A hug I would never get again. An almost hug I'd regret for the rest of my life. That's all I've gotten so far. There's more to the story. Much more. I mean, I know that dying is a part of life. I know that everybody dies. Parents included. But you're not supposed to lose your dad when you're 30 and he's 60. Your parents not supposed to die so young in such a horrible way. And there's so much to be learned from what happened. I wish everybody knew. But that's more to come some other time. Again, apologize for my voice and my breakdown.